Now to that officer-involved shooting in Daytona Beach. A man is dead. Police say the man was holding a gun with his sister nearby.
911, where is the emergency?
Yeah, I have a guy next door with a gun in his hand, and he's walking around his yard talking about killing himself.
What's the...
So that was one of the 911 calls that came into Daytona Police Department today, alerting them to a suicidal man armed with a gun outside near Bellevue Avenue and MLK. Soon police were on the scene and then shots were fired. Today, both the police chief and the mayor of Daytona held a news conference to help explain what led to the shooting involving one of their officers. News 6 investigator Adriana Ivashinsky is live at the police department with what they said today.
Yes, both the police chief and the mayor wanted to set the record straight as to what exactly happened out there on Bellevue Avenue. There was a lot of confusion out there earlier on. I mean, you could see all of the people that had gathered around the police tape wanting to find out what had happened here and why shots had been fired. Now, the chief tells me that a 23-year-old young man by the name of Shakari Williams had been experiencing some mental health issues recently after his family said that he had taken some drugs recently, and he had even went to Halifax Hospital this morning trying to get some help, and that is when he came home later after that, grabbed a gun and threatened to kill himself. His sister was even out there trying to plead with him not to take his own life.
And at one point, she was on her knees, and he had the gun out of his waistband. He was pointing it, and he put it back down, and he actually one time put it up to under his neck and on his head, and at one point, he pointed at the officer.
Now, they do tell me that the officer is on paid administrative leave at this time. 4 or 5 shots were fired from the officer's gun. However, police are telling us that Mr. Williams had a gunshot wound to the side of his head on the left side, and that he was holding his gun in his left hand. So they are waiting to see what FDLE discovers in their investigation into this matter. Reporting live in Daytona, Adriana Ivashinsky, News 6.